What if I told you that a simple daily habit, which many consider harmless, could be directly influencing your prostate health and you didn't even know it? Yes, I'm talking about coffee. Could it be the villain for your prostate? Or, on the contrary, could it even be an ally? What studies reveal about this relationship might surprise you. But have you ever wondered if coffee could really be dangerous for your intimate health? Or is this whole story just a myth? Today, we're going to talk about it. We'll explore whether coffee is truly a threat to your prostate, or if it could actually be a great ally in caring for men's health. In this video, you will discover how coffee can impact your prostate health, whether there's any link between coffee and prostate cancer, the impact of coffee on increased urination frequency and benign prostatic hyperplasia, and, of course, the right amount of coffee for you to enjoy its benefits without compromising your health. I know this topic may seem complicated, but I'll explain it in a simple and direct way so you can make more informed decisions about your health. So stick with me until the end. Before we start, leave a like down below because it helps us spread more relevant information to other men like you who are also looking to keep their health in check and avoid problems in the future. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell because you won't want to miss any content about male intimate health. Your prostate health deserves to be a priority, and we're here to help you take care of it. Here on the channel, we talk about everything you need to know about your intimate health, and today, coffee will be just the beginning. So, is coffee a villain or ally to prostate health? Let's start with the question everyone wants to know. Does coffee really harm the prostate, or can it even be beneficial? There's so much information floating around, but the truth is, the answer isn't as simple as it seems. Coffee, as many know, is one of the most consumed beverages in the world, and its relationship with health has been studied in many ways. In recent years, the impact of coffee on the prostate has sparked heated debates among doctors and specialists. The big question here is, can it negatively affect your prostate, or could it help protect it from diseases? Recent studies have shown that coffee has quite specific effects on prostate health, both positive and negative. But what exactly does it do? The answer depends largely on the amount consumed and how coffee affects your body. On one hand, some research suggests that coffee might have a protective effect against certain types of cancer, including prostate cancer. A 2016 study published in the European Journal of Cancer Prevention suggests that men who drink coffee regularly may have a reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. On the other hand, in excess, coffee can irritate the bladder and prostate, which can be a problem for those already suffering from conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia, an enlargement of the prostate, or urinary issues. That's why moderation is key. Like everything in life, balance is essential to ensure coffee works in your favor, not against you. Now that you know coffee can have both benefits and disadvantages, it's time to understand what the right dose is to make sure you enjoy the best of this beverage without compromising your prostate health. Let's talk about that in the next section. Coffee and prostate cancer prevention. Many of you may be wondering, so can coffee really help prevent prostate cancer? Well, it's an important question, and let's dive deeper into the scientific evidence investigating this impact. According to several studies, not only can coffee have a positive effect in reducing the risk of prostate cancer, but it also seems to help prevent the growth of existing tumors. Surprised? The relationship between coffee and prostate cancer is still a research topic, but the early evidence is promising. The main compound responsible for this potential protection is a substance found in coffee called cafestol. Studies, such as one conducted by the University of São Paulo, suggest that cafestol may have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that help combat oxidative stress, one of the factors contributing to the development of cancerous cells in the prostate. In a study conducted at Harvard Medical School, researchers discovered that men who drank more than 6 cups of coffee per day had an 18% decrease in the risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer compared to those who consumed less coffee. Another study, this time conducted at the University of Southern California, showed that coffee consumption could inhibit the formation of prostate tumors in experimental models. This suggests that coffee has the potential to prevent the growth of cancerous cells, mainly due to its high content of antioxidants and bioactive compounds. Of course, we still need more studies to conclusively confirm the relationship between coffee and prostate cancer prevention, but science is already showing us some very interesting signs. What we know so far is that coffee, when consumed in moderation, could be an important ally in preventing prostate cancer. Although coffee may have this potential protective effect against prostate cancer, it can also present certain challenges for prostate health, especially for those already facing issues in the region. Let's now take a look at how coffee can negatively affect the prostate if not consumed with caution. Coffee and negative effects on the prostate. Now, let's talk about a somewhat more delicate aspect: what happens when coffee is consumed in excess? Could it have harmful effects on your prostate health, especially for those already having issues in the area? While coffee may have potential benefits, excessive consumption can cause some negative effects. The main problem is that caffeine, the key component in coffee, can have a direct impact on the urinary system and prostate health in some individuals. In terms of the prostate, caffeine can act as a stimulant for the prostate gland, increasing urine production and potentially worsening symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, in older men. For those already having difficulty urinating, caffeine may worsen the situation, causing more urgency and discomfort. In some cases, excessive coffee consumption can result in increased urinary frequency and even the sensation of urgency, common symptoms in men with BPH, a condition affecting many after the age of 50. Additionally, caffeine can be a triggering factor for inflammation, which is one of the main contributors to prostate problems. Some studies suggest that caffeine can irritate the prostate, exacerbating symptoms of prostatitis, an inflammatory condition affecting the gland. For men with chronic prostatitis, excessive coffee may worsen inflammation and pain, making it harder to control symptoms. In more extreme cases, it could even interfere with the recovery process and treatment. Studies conducted by various health institutions, such as the Mayo Clinic, indicate that men who consume large quantities of coffee, more than 4 to 5 cups per day, may have a higher risk of developing prostate-related issues, like benign prostatic hyperplasia. Caffeine, being a stimulant, can also elevate cortisol levels in the body, a stress hormone. This increase can have negative effects on overall hormonal balance, affecting both prostate health and general well-being. Therefore, while coffee may have benefits, it also presents risks when consumed in excess, especially for men over the age of 50. It's important to be mindful of how much coffee you consume and to be aware of how it might affect your prostate health. But hold on, there's no need to worry. Key is moderation, and the best part is that it's much easier to control than you might think. In the next section, we'll see how you can continue enjoying coffee without harming your prostate health. And I'll tell you, these tips are important and can make a big difference. Stick with me and I'll show you how to do this in a calm and balanced way without losing the benefits and without compromising your health. I'm sure you'll be surprised by what comes next. The importance of moderation in coffee consumption for prostate health. Now that we know the risks of excessive coffee consumption, let's talk about how to find balance. I know. You're probably thinking, okay, but how do I do that in practice? First of all, moderation is key. We're not saying you need to cut coffee out of your life. Far from it. After all, who doesn't love a good coffee in the morning, right? What you need to do is pay attention to the amount and frequency with which you consume it. Experts recommend that coffee consumption should be limited to 2 to 3 cups per day for most people. This is enough to enjoy benefits like increased energy and improved focus without putting your prostate at risk. Remember, quality is also important. Opting for good quality organic coffee, preferably without too much sugar, is a healthier choice. This avoids overloading your body and helps everything function well. Another important point, if you already have a history of prostate issues or have specific concerns, it's always a good idea to consult a doctor before making any changes to your routine. They'll help you find the right balance for your body. But if you love coffee and are wondering what's enough for me, common sense comes into play here. Be mindful of the amount of caffeine you consume throughout the day. Instead of loading up on coffee from morning until night, it might be a good idea to try limiting your intake to the morning and, if possible, opt for decaffeinated versions in the afternoons. Coffee and sexual function. What does this have to do with the prostate? Now, let me take you to a connection that many people don't even realize, but it has everything to do with your prostate health, the relationship between coffee and sexual function. And believe me, it's more relevant than you think. Did you know that coffee consumption can have a positive impact on your sexual function? That's right. Research indicates that caffeine can help improve blood flow, especially for men. And when we talk about sexual function, healthy blood flow is essential for sexual performance and prostate health. Caffeine in coffee has a vasodilatory effect. That is, it helps dilate blood vessels, promoting better blood flow throughout the body, including the pelvic and prostate regions. This means that for men over 50, consuming coffee in moderation can help improve circulation in the prostate area, which in turn can support sexual function and even reduce the risks of erectile dysfunction. Additionally, coffee can be an excellent ally against fatigue, which often affects men as they age. This can give an extra boost in energy and, consequently, in sexual performance. When a person feels more energized, libido and sexual desire tend to improve. Of course, coffee alone won't solve all sexual or prostate health issues. But when combined with a healthy lifestyle, good nutrition, regular exercise, and medical checkups, coffee can indeed help maintain your sexual function. Now, if you already have prostate health problems such as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or even erectile dysfunction, coffee may not be a magical solution, but it can be an important piece of the puzzle, contributing to better overall health. So, is it clear now whether coffee is a friend or foe to your prostate? I'm sure that if you've made it this far, you've learned a lot about the benefits and also the precautions we should take with this drink beloved by so many. And if this content was useful to you, don't forget to show us by leaving a comment below or sharing your opinion about this topic. Your feedback is super important and helps us create more videos like this, which can make a real difference in your intimate health. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't waste any time. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop on essential tips that will help take care of your health. And, of course, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think could benefit from this valuable information about prostate health. The more people benefit from this content, the better. Oh, and before we finish, I want to invite you to check something else out. At the end of this video, I'll leave another video on a super important topic that you definitely won't want to miss. We'll talk about the relationship between masturbation and the prostate for men over 50. I'm sure you'll find the content very relevant to keeping your intimate health in check. Thank you so much for being here with us. Take care of yourself, look after your health, and see you in the next video.